Say good evening. We say good evening. And we are live. We are live at Cafe Blue. We're live at Cafe Blue in San Fernando. We have a very, very, very special show for you this evening. This evening, WAP and Cafe Blue present live from Cafe Blue, Steelpan Connextion, and that's connection with an X. Steelpan Connextion, featuring Carlton, Zanda, Alexander. What more you could ask for? And we must apologize for not being able to stream yesterday because our donation platform was under repairs. Just to make sure that whenever you swipe your card, it goes through. We added PayPal, we added debit card, and we already had credit card. So you have no excuse when you see great entertainment. When you see great entertainment, you contribute. That's all. That's all we ask. Any amount. So right, enough talk. It's 7:03. And I want to go to the show. I want to go to the show. And this is where we introduce the band. The band. Steelpan Connextion.
I will do that, thank you. Thank you very much, Kenny, and welcome everybody to Live at Cafe Blue here in San Fernando. One day late, but never lost. Just remember, Fund Me TNT, as well as B-Mobile customers, 92251 for $5, 92252 for $10, 92253 for $20, and 92254 for $50. You're hearing Pan tonight. It's Pan and Pan Jazz, and of course, Caribbean Steelpan Connection. And with me tonight is the beautiful Ms. Israel McLeod.
Thank you so much.
The manager of the band. Welcome to Live at Cafe Blue.
Thank you for having me, and good night to everyone who's on. And if you don't know, send a message to a friend. We are live at Cafe Blue.
Tell them, tell them. So, before we go any further, of course, you have to let everybody know. Tell me about the beginnings of Caribbean Steelpan Connection.
Oh, well, Nigel, we began in 2017. Our first gig was actually recruitment from CARICOM. We were the first Steelpan to go to Astana in Kazakhstan.
Boom.
Yes, so it was great. And from there, you know, we've had the opportunity to work with entities such as the Saudi Arabian Chamber of Commerce right here in Trinidad and Tobago. We have done Miss World TT, our local franchise. We've even done Reggae Dub series. And Carifesta, the last Carifesta that we hosted.
Right in Trinidad, yes.
Yes, and we are also, well, since we didn't have We Beat last year, we are the second runners-up in the Fiver side as well. So we're building and expanding.
Steelpan, we love it. Wherever you are in the world, Caribbean Steelpan Connection.
Yes.
Just one other thing I want to find, because I heard you all play, of course, and it seems as though everybody can play the instrument like exactly the way it's supposed to be played.
Of course, my team
you all
is
came
the
from where?
best.
Give me the oranges of the players. I mean, how many members in the band?
Well,
where they came from?
We have 11 players, and very simply, we have team A and B, so you won't see all 11 here this evening. And the core of us, we are actually from Desperados Steel Orchestra.
Desperados.
Yes, but current stage light member, Mr. Andre Robley, he's a musician, full musician by trade, so he wanted to start his business, and Caribbean Steelpan Connection is the business arm of what he does and what he loves. So good night to all of you.
There you go. Pan is a business. Pan is not just a live, it's not just a fete. And we have a lot more music to come with Caribbean Steelpan Connection, and of course we have a featured guest, the man who arranged the winning songs for Desperados at Panorama, Mr. Carlton Zanda. So, Kenny, I know you like this part of the job here, telling us how much we are and where we're going and that kind of stuff. I know it's very early in the game, but...
Yes, very early, and it's really called the voice of God.
Voice of God. He is God, ladies and gentlemen. There
the voice, like, good evening, how are you this evening? Right, so we've started and it's early, and it's a rescheduled show. And we are at 0% and proud.
You have to start at the bottom to go up.
Yeah, we have to start somewhere. We have two donations. One from Blue Gurus, who tested the system to make sure it was working. Thank you, Mr. Sheldon Monderoy.
There you go.
And Glenda Bostic, thank you so much, bringing us to, it's really 1%, bringing us to 1%. We have started. I will get to the SMSs soon. So you do you. Enjoy yourself.
And you know what to do. Yeah. This is an entrance fee. Fund Me TNT, as well as for B-Mobile customers here in Trinidad, 92251 for $5, 92252 for $10, 92253 for $20, and 92254 for $50. Let's get a little bit more of Caribbean Steelpan Connection. back here at Cafe Blue, live from Cafe Blue, tonight in San Fernando, here with Israel McLeod, the manager of Caribbean Steelpan Connextion. And Caribbean Steelpan Connextion is more than just a pan side. It's a business. It's a business, and as a business, as you all know, if you're coming to see a performance, you have to pay an admission. So I hope that you all are contributing. Fund Me TNT. And for B-Mobile customers, 92251, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 10, 20, and $50. So Israel, since we're talking business and everybody understands that this is not a charity and you have to pay admission and things, tell me about the business of Caribbean Steelpan Connextion, if you don't mind.
Sure. Nigel, I think one of the most important things for people to understand, as you said, it's a business. So from day one, we strove to ensure that every aspect of our activities was business oriented. So that may have meant registering with the Ministry of Legal Affairs, of course, very, very important.
Steelpan is not a hobby, Steelpan is a business. Keep going.
Yes, ensuring that we have receipts for monies earned, money spent,
Boom.
Contracts as well. You know, a lot of the things that COVID-19 has caused our creative fraternity to start to discuss in earnest. I'm so thankful that, you know, even persons like you who share your insight, you know, we took heart to it, you know, we did our research and we put our affairs in order. That's why I like to say, despite a lot of the pain that is being experienced right now, I'm so thankful we were not caught with our pants down when it came to COVID-19. Business and putting your affairs in order is very, very important.
And in the long run, you'll discover that if you do it now, it will save you way down the road.
Oh, yes.
Too many horror stories have been told. I don't want to repeat them here. Tonight is about music. Tonight is about Caribbean Steelpan Connextion. But yes, it is very important that you get your business affairs in place early o'clock. And, well, full disclosure, I have this event, and Caribbean Steelpan Connextion was supposed to be booked, and COVID canceled the event, Jazz Artists on the Greens.
Well, we promise the next one will be bigger and
live
better.
and alive. That's how it is. And we will definitely continue the music. As I said, Fund Me TNT, as well as for B-Mobile customers, 9225 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 10, 20, and $50. Be part of it, pay admission.
Yes,
that's how we're supposed to do it.
So that we can continue doing what you love and what we love.
And Pan tonight is also Pan Jazz, because the next song that we're going to be performing, that's going to be performed, I should say, will feature an icon in Steelpan, Steelpan, and of course associated with Desper Steelpan. He's the arranger of winning Desper's Panorama Arrangers, Mr. Carlton Zanda Alexander. Just before we run to the music, you all had that connection going back a while with Carlton and your band.
Oh yes, definitely. Actually, the arranger, musical director of CSC is Mr. Andre Robley, and he shares a good relationship with Zanda when it comes to putting on those winning arrangements that you all love. And so it was just a natural progression, if you will. And Zanda is always one who supports youth development and culture. So definitely, there was no question about it. He's always there to support us whenever we need him.
And you'll see him now playing Coffee Street and a real composition along with Mr. Carlton Zanda. Afrobeats on Pan, Burna Boy, Caribbean Steelpan Connextion.
You sound good, eh?
And Israel was whispering to me. She have a little story about that Burna Boy song. Let me know now.
Oh, gosh.
Anybody?
Yes. Nigel, as I was telling you, it's a very special song to us, and I have to pause and say good evening to the Nigerian High Commission in Trinidad and Tobago. That was a special request. You know, Pan is so big out there, you wouldn't believe. And for them to hear their own music on the Steelpan, oh gosh, it just reinforces the history of Pan, if you think about it, from the West Coast, you know, into who we are as a people. Niger, Pan is the highest of high, you know, we are divine.
Pan is global, deal with it. Pan is global.
It heaven sent, it's divine, it's spiritual, and that Burna Boy, it's sent to the Nigerian community with a lot of love. That's what it is. A
lot of love to the Nigerian community and a lot of love to our viewing community, who knows how to fund me TNT, as well as to 9225-123 and 4. This is not a charity, this is a show. I want to pass it over to my voice of God, Kenny Phillips. The voice.
The voice.
There you go. Talk to
me,
Kenny.
The voice, right. The voice of God, right. It's probably because I check the money and the voice of God.
I hear you, brother. I hear you, brother.
So, right. We are moving. We are getting there. We We are on Fund Me TNT. We are at 8.51%. And that deserves a round of applause to my big audience.
Yes,
right.
A large audience at Cafe Blue, South.
Yeah, huge audience here. And we'd like to thank Michael Edmond for donating twice. Miss Paula Harrigan for donating twice.
Thank you.
She says, beautiful Steelpan music. Love the band. Enjoying the show.
Thank you so much.
Right. And for the first time, I'm actually getting to discuss the SMSs.
Tell me about it.
Right. We have some donations on the SMSs. No, they don't have names. They didn't put their names, but they're saying enjoying the show. Somebody
we appreciate
said, I appreciate the music. Thanks to all. Somebody put fundmetnt.com. so inside the SMS, you can put your name and put your message to the band.
Tell us who you are so we can thank you individually.
Somebody in the YouTube was saying he's trying to understand the makeup. So you'll have to explain the makeup and the mask and thing. Eh?
Oh.
It's very interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Well, as I was explaining a little while to Nigel, we are not a t-shirt band, so to speak. So we always place emphasis on image and branding, and we had an objective. We wanted to look out of this world, if you would, you know?
Into outer galactic.
Yes. And so that was the thrust behind it. Look, we want it to be different. We don't want to be branded as the same, because certainly what we are doing is not the same at all.
So you're not a pan side? That's what you're saying?
No. We are musicians.
We are musicians.
That's right.
Wow.
And we are musicians.
Wow.
Not a pan man only, we are musicians.
Wow. Okay. I'll take that. She put me in my place. I'll take that. No, I have to take that. So I wanted to ask you a question. You're touching it a little bit. COVID. And now your band is an international band, from what I'm seeing.
Yes.
Kazakhstan.
The second place I saw you was
at
Sapa doing something for the ministry.
Yes.
And I was like, who is this band looking like this? I mean, y'all dressed it to the T, you understand? You have an image.
I have to thank some of our local producers in Trinidad and Tobago. Actually, we have a strong network of local fashion designers that we work with.
Okay.
And we share a very credible relationship as well with one of the largest carnival bands in Trinidad and Tobago. So some of those headpieces that you see from time to time.
Yeah, they had on headpieces. Things on the pan and flowers and decorations.
It's more than the whole idea of live music nowadays is about the experience. It's visual as well as the sound.
It's an experience.
It's a whole big thing.
But okay, back to the COVID and where would you all have been if not for COVID in this little 8 months we had here?
Oh, to be honest, we would not have been here. We would have been in Ghana for Year of the Return. That was earlier in May. So missed opportunity, but we were fortunate in that because of technology, we were able to perform for Berlin, a promoter in Berlin. So we had persons from Italy, France, London tuned in as well to those virtual performances. And we just continued from there. But definitely we missed out. We were going to be, from what my recollection is, would have been the first ensemble for Steelpan in Year of the Return.
What is Year of the Return? Excuse my ignorance. I mean.
No, that's fine. That was a tourism drive by Ghana. They were inviting persons of African descent to come back home. Diaspora. And there were a lot of celebrities, a lot of big names and businesses involved in that. And they wanted us to come to headline 4 shows, actually. So that would have been incredible.
This is not a joke. This is the real thing. Continue.
I was just going to say it was going to be an incredible opportunity, not only for us, but as I mentioned, for some of our local mass producers. Good night to Val. Good night to Jade of the Project Shop as well. Of the shirts that you're seeing right now are Kalisha Christie. She's phenomenal. And also because we branded ourselves as Green Ambassadors, Steelpan Musicians for Climate Change Action. Some of the items also are thrift. So good night to Chantal as well.
Wow.
More than wow, Kenny.
Wow.
This is how it's supposed to be done.
Wow.
This is a lesson in the modern Steelpan.
Wow.
Listen to it, learn from it, and hear the music as it was. And you need to be contributing, as I said. Fund Me TNT. The address is on the screen on YouTube, as well as on Facebook. And for B-Mobile customers, as I said, 92251, $5. 92252, $10. 92253, $20. And 92254, $50.
You know, a friend of mine, a good partner of mine, told me today, he has a similar stage, and he said to me, Kenny boy, you could beg, boy.
I'm begging.
I ain't begging.
This ain't begging.
This is like the bus conductor passing after you're on the bus, say you're on the trip.
You're on the trip, so there you go, you have to pay. This
you understand? You know, if you're enjoying the music, if we taking you away from the COVID worries for just 1 minute, just 1 minute, you need to contribute. Because this is how we are working. When you go out to a show, you go out to be transformed into a different place, a different mood. You know, we can't do it now, so we're bringing it in virtually.
Yes, I agree.
So not because you're getting to see it free, meaning you go sit down and take it free, and you know. So my job is to pull at your morality, moral suasion. You know, like hey,
to tickle your brain and say, hey,
oh gosh, I don't want to be a
do the
stormer.
right thing. Do the right thing.
You know what people call me and say, I don't want to be a stormer. I don't want to be a stormer.
No, don't be a stormer.
Don't be a stormer. Because this is how we're working, and this is how we will be working for a while.
Unfortunately, this is the kind of prognosis that the government has been telling us. It seems as though Carnival, as we know it, may not be happening next year.
May not be?
Well, I could only hope against hope. But that's all I can say. I don't want to be the person who says X and it turns out to be Y.
Happen. But it looking like into 2022. I thought it was 2021. You know, things will come back.
Trust me, it's affecting everybody. I have an event, as I said, in March, and it's looking like it's happening, but Caribbean Steelpan Connection is supposed to be on the show, I think, but we'll see what happens on thing.
Wow.
Well, that's what it is. Something I wanted to continue here with you, Israel, is, of course, your collaborations. Right? We earlier heard Carlton Zanda, and I know that we have some more Carlton Zanda. That, you said your Anthony Robley and Carlton have a connection in terms of performance. Andrea, sorry, I apologize, Andre. But in terms of other collaborators, is that something that you're willing to work on towards, or have you done it already?
We have. Let me say one of our musicians who is not performing tonight, Bridget Sam. Good night, B. She's a saxophonist, and she also performs with us, Steelpan and sax. We have worked with Keone Osborne as well, who sang Miss Carnival with voice. Xavier Edwards, spoken word from Tobago. He's phenomenal. And Brother Resistance as well. So we've done quite a few collaborations.
Excellent, excellent. This is really good stuff. Voice of God, you're hearing what you're hearing here.
Good news only.
Good news only.
I am very, very, very impressed, because it's not just a pan side.
It's not just a party.
No.
I do a lot of pan events, and this is a different band.
I am very impressed. As I said, I'll be honest with you, I had only spoken to Israel on the phone, and this is literally the first time I'm meeting her.
But then again, she's from South, so yeah.
Well, thank you. Can you let them know?
Full disclosure, I'm not from South.
You can't even
Born
find
and
I
bred
can't find
South
South,
girl.
but you know it is now. So for that, give me a little something.
Yeah, man.
Right? So let's get back to the music as it is.
Before we
go, I apologize.
let me
Voice
just
of
let
God.
you know that we are 10.19%.
And we keep
climbing.
growing
And
and climbing. We
And
need
we
to get
thank
higher
you.
numbers, and we thank you very much for that.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Fund Me TNT, as I said, this is your entrance fee. We could also allow you to SMS
Yeah, man.
9225 1, 2, 3, and 4 for B-Mobile customers.
Yeah.
So let's go back to,
Back
you wanted to
to-
say something?
Yes, just before we go
Alright.
back live to the band, I wanted to, something that Kenny mentioned, and I want to share with the viewers as well. We've talked about not having carnival, and this show and what Kenny and you all are doing, Uncle Carl, it's
Carl.
so great, especially for us at CSC, because it gives us a chance to package the potential of the Steelpan for the rest of the world, beyond that carnival environment. So definitely, as the night continues, you're going to see more of that.
Beautiful.
What more can I say?
So
Caribbean Steel Band Connection.
You ready?
Once again. I'm
No,
ready.
no.
No.
Ready.
No.
No. Around midnight, Caribbean Steelpan Connextion, featuring Carlton Zanda. This band could do everything.
Well, pause.
This band could do everything.
Yes, it's true. As I mentioned, we are musicians. Andre himself would have studied music at UTT. And a number of them as well are music students, at tertiary level as well. So they love what they do and they're very, very into it, I can tell you. So even though you see them on one instrument there, most of them can play any of the instruments.
I hear you.
Very naturally.
And of course, they'll be developing to become professional musicians, and professional musicians have to be paid.
Yes.
Which means, ladies and gentlemen, you'll need to support Caribbean Steelpan Connextion and live from Cafe Blue. You know what to do. Fund Me TNT as well as for B-Mobile customers, 9225-123-04, $5, $10, $20, $50. Let's do some business. That's how it is.
Yes.
Let's do some business. You've been tracking the show on your little trusty phone.
Yes.
And I understand you have some shout-outs.
Yes.
Shout out to your friends.
First of all, I have to say to my son, Jamie, happy birthday. He'll be 11 on Saturday, God willing. And
yeah, shout out, brother.
He's also a phenomenal musician himself. I mean, what we say, crack shot, but he's really, really good. And I thank God for his blessing. Yes. And I have to say good night to our friends from France, from Dominica, from Jamaica, from the UK. Hello, Claudette and Pamela, who's staying up all night. Sarah and Devon as well.
Midnight in London.
Barbados. Hi, Nevin. Thank you for tuning in. And so many other people here. New York. Hello, New York.
Just out of curiosity, since you're an international band, you've traveled and you have fans all over the world coming in. I hope they're paying to come and see you, because that'll be a nice thing to happen. Dominica and London and France and...
We have some things in the work, and also every carnival we put on our own production. It's a Steelpan inclusive event, music festival. This year was the third one, and things are in place for next year's festival as well. And we usually have the support of the true music lovers.
True music lovers have to spend money. Fund Me TNT. I could be like a gnat. Like a tree cannot have a line, a picker in your brain or something. Right. There's a picker in another part of your body. I don't know if I can say it on television, but you know what I mean.
Yes,
but
yes,
we really need everybody to support this band, because this band is doing what Steelpan's supposed to be doing in the 21st century. And as well as doing what happens at COVID time. We're performing virtually. We're coming into your homes. And this is something that needs to be supported and supported properly. Yeah. You have to pay money to go and see a live performance. Ideally, you should pay money to see a virtual performance.
Oh,
it's not a difficult task. Fund Me TNT, make your donations online, as well as for B-Mobile customers here in Trinidad and Tobago, 9225-123-04. Any further shout-outs?
Yes, I have to say good evening as well to two very special ladies. They may not donate directly because they've done so already. Miss Lauren Peters of Nuance Solar Systems, so Renewable Energy Systems. She's the lady to contact, Lauren Peters. And Miss Raina Pay of Trini Cutters as well, making sure that we eat on time. You can catch her at the Savannah as well. They have always been supportive of us.
All this advertising.
Because it's a community. Pan came out of community, and at the end of the day, we are all women in business as well. At least those ladies that I shouted out. So we support each other 100.
We support business.
So let me
Voice of God, talk to me.
So let me just thank Mr. Michael Edmond, Miss Paula Harrigan. It's a beautiful steel band music. Love the band, enjoying the show. Brenda Jerome, Winston Franklin, listening from Queens, and Dave Campbell. I wonder if that is your brother.
Nah. Wrong Campbell.
Wrong Campbell. All right.
Thank you so much.
They all contributed, and you know, we have a lot of people who say, you see me as a Trini to the bone.
To the bone.
But there's a Trini when it's free.
Ah.
You understand? I have Trini to the bone and Trini when it's free.
It's a new experience, but at the same time, it's an experience that we have to learn to do more often, and we have to understand why we have this thing. Because if we went to Cafe Blue live to see a live performance, we'd have to pay an entrance fee.
Yep.
And this is the same thing, but you're doing it from the comfort of your home.
But,
these are unique performances. This is not just a thing at the side of the road. And everybody needs to earn money WAC Radio needs to earn money. Cafe Blue needs to earn money. Caribbean Steelpan Connection needs to earn money. The way that we do it is we all part of a business community.
Yes.
Exchange, you get performance for a fee.
You know, a prominent announcer on another radio, another frequency said Trinidadians don't contribute and virtual concerts would not work. He said that plain. And somebody called him and said, but you ain't hear about this and you ain't hear about that, and he didn't know. But he's, from his knowledge.
You're proving them wrong. I mean, you're the pioneer in this thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying once you bring entertainment to the people, and they say, yeah, boy, they contribute.
And a quality entertainment.
Yeah.
This is not a rehearsal they watch, and this is actual performance.
Still performance.
Everybody dressed up in the kind of outer intergalactic kind of. I mean, this was a professional performance.
To get in on the look, you know, we'll talk after.
Yeah, organize him now.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Add some more color. Yes.
I'm from Tom. I'm gonna tell you.
That's a good excuse.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that for the time being. But all the same, I certainly would like to thank you for being here. I certainly would like to thank your band. We have some more music, of course, from Caribbean Steelpan Connection.
Yes, and I'm sure when they're looking at the rerun of themselves later on tonight, guys, you all are the best. In my estimation, nobody can touch you all. You know, and I pray that you'll always be anointed and enjoy what you do and get paid.
And get paid. 92251 for $5. 92252 for $10, 92253 for $20, 92254 for $50. Let's pay for a performance. Fund Me TNT. And we go back to the music now. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Check, check.
And look what I have here. The man himself, the man behind Cafe Blue, the icon, Mr. Carl Jacobs. Jakey, tell me. Tell me anything.
We want to know Nigeria.
anything. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carl Jacob. This is the man behind this event, live from Cafe Blue. Of course, he has a venue down in Port of Spain on Wrightson Road. And we name as an icon, Santi Manite, Sipango, Savage, Love Up, so on and so on. And so, Carl, tell me how you get into this business, and people want to know. Anybody come back up, the Cafe Blue is the place to be.
Which business? The Cafe Blue business.
Cafe Blue. Tell me how you get into the Cafe Blue business.
Well, Cafe Blue was a dream from a long, long, long time ago, you know. But I really couldn't put it into effect because of all the other engagements outside, performances and stuff like that. So when I came back home, for reasons that I really didn't want, I wish it was for different reasons, but
you want to tell them?
I had a little problem with my vocal cords.
One of the greatest losses of Trinidad music. That voice has gone. Go ahead.
You know, but we ain't gonna talk about that because we're still here. We're still here. So after recovering from that ailment, I decided to put. Initially, it was Kaiso Blues Cafe because I did real thing.
I did him Kaiso Blues Cafe.
Because we needed a place where we needed a home for musicians. You know, a home where we could bring it all together and we could all come and contribute and share the love. Because not all the time when you record and you put your best foot forward, it is reached to the public that you want to get to. Because it is always have different things going on that is prevented sometimes. So I thought that having everybody under one roof where we could share all them vibes, young and old and young, come together, vintage, new, now, technology, back in time, everything.
There.
You know, we could project and support, add to the support of the industry that we never had really.
Well, don't say that. I mean, you have been an icon in the industry, creating music.
Yeah, but
our voice of God has been an important cog in the industry. We have an industry.
We have an industry, but it still needs a lot of help.
A lot of help.
A lot of help.
But one of the things that I have to say is that in terms of Port of Spain, possibly in Trinidad, live performance spaces are very rare to come by. Yes, they have Queen's Hall and Naparima Bowl and that kind of stuff. But the small intimate space is something that was missing.
Yeah, you wanted that interaction with people.
Yeah, that you could be that close literally.
Kaiso Blues is a place where people will come and sit. People who really love and appreciate Trini music, good music.
Good music.
Will come
straight
and
up.
have an exchange right there, face to face with the artists, you know. And before COVID, we were having a grand time because things were building up nicely and people wanted to just come out and talk, live. Imagine having a show, a sold-out performance with your favorite artists.
Yes.
And not only good music, but almost everybody in the audience know each other.
Good vibes.
And they sit down and they talk.
And you know they also used to do?
Line.
They used to pay money to come into the venue. It wasn't a free thing. This is what we think we have to reinforce. You built an audience who understood what it was to pay to see good performances. Your artists understood that also. And
but
tell me.
Yeah, let's check it out. We're in a situation now where we didn't bring on ourselves here.
No, we didn't.
You know what I mean? And the fact is that musicians and artists ain't making no money. They can't go nowhere to perform.
8 months now and possibly more.
Yeah, they're grounded, you know. So I think it should be easy for people who really respect their artists, you know what I mean, to put a little something in the kitty. You know what I mean? Show them some love. Contribute to something. You know what I mean? Don't just sit down and watch and enjoy because we know you could do that. But contribute something. Put something in the basket.
Voice of God, talk to me.
I'm glad that you say don't just sit down and watch because we have 300 people on YouTube.
300 people on YouTube.
300 people on YouTube.
There you go.
And we have, I think we have about 10, I don't want to lie. We have a few donations, you know.
We need to up those numbers.
Yeah, because if you're enjoying the show, a lot of people hear great shows. It's great. It's lovely. Sweet pan, blah, 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 blah. And that, you know, we can't do the lip service thing. You know what I mean?
We don't want your grocery money and things.
No, we understand if you can't, you can't. If you can't, you can't.
Run a little something, you know what I mean?
You gotta put something in the pot. Yeah, it's not a free coup. As I say, $5, 92251, $10, 92252. Small money, but we'd appreciate 92254, $50.
And even the fund me is a little
TNT.
$1 US.
$US, like what, 680 or something, so?
$7,
yes. Yeah.
I mean, and we're not begging because we are working.
It's a business we run in here, and that's how it is.
We are working.
That is
what I mean.
Yeah.
But wait now, I ain't afraid to beg, you know. I ain't afraid to beg, you know. When I run something, I ain't afraid to beg, you know.
One of the things about, as I said, we understand the idea of a live performance, but Carl, you and the voice of God, Mr. Kenny Phillips of WAC Radio, came up with an innovative idea. I don't know who started it, whose idea it was, to live from Cafe Blue, streaming live to audiences all over the world.
Kenny,
don't bring Kenny.
From my ideas, you know.
That's between you and his.
But
just an
we have to applaud.
I
was talking to Kenny's my partner, and I was telling him today, he pioneered this virtual.
Yes, I could tell you that for a fact.
Thing. And boy, I really, really appreciate.
Hats off to Mr. Kenny Phillips.
I'm very proud of you, you know. I mean, he get big now, you know, but he used to be my little son at that time, and then he become a big brother.
Pioneering man.
Nobody want to stand up. Shoulder and hit shoulders. That's all right. I love him.
Who started the band Carl and Carol Jacobs?
Who started the band Carl and Carol?
Yeah, who started the band?
Carl and Carol?
Okay.
You know, Kenny's a old chandelier man, you know. Understand? But after chandelier came, Carl and Carol. With Kenny Phillips.
There we go. On guitar?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. I remember that. Those
so play one kind of brass and thing and I get that, you know. Kind of fancy, funky thing and I get that, you know.
Yeah. Those are good old days, boy.
Good old days.
No, but you're making a serious point, and we not ashamed to beg, but we just appealing to the people, to your morality.
Yeah.
If you can, and the name that watchword there, if you can, you know.
You can.
If you can, because you really can't take your grocery money and,
true.
You know what I mean?
Yes. But we have
every little bit counts, and I think that's important to understand, because the critical thing about this is a series. This is only, I think, show number 3 or something. Right? And it's going to continue for a while, as we understand COVID-19 is going to keep us from having these large gatherings.
We're going to keep building and trying to bring
and this may be
the best sound and best looking, you know. We have a lot of real great Trinidad musicians out there who are very fearful right now of tomorrow. They don't know what's going to happen. You know, and I keep telling them, I say, listen, I understand the fear, but now's the time that we have to get up, come out, be creative, and put it out there. Yeah. But the other side of that is, after they come and do that, you the people, all you have to support them.
Fund Me TNT.
All you have to give them something, you know, run, because
SMS 92251 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, like I go be too good when they go back. But it's how we have to, as I said, this is a business, whether it's Carl Jacob or Caribbean Steelpan Connection, we have to run this thing, or even WAC Radio. These things don't operate on friend thing and favor thing. These are businesses, and the fact that you're part of this, that means you're part of the business exchange. A little bit goes a long way. Everybody benefits in the long run. And Carl, you want to finish up something?
We want to keep producing good music and moving forward.
And you know what you want to do?
We need the help.
You know what we want to do?
We want to live. We definitely want to live.
Definitely want to live. Of course, that's a famous Carl and Carol song. But critically, we kind of coming close to the end of our show tonight. And then I want to, of course, thank Israel McLeod from Caribbean Steelpan Connection.
I want to congratulate Steelpan Connection on a great show. Fantastic.
Great show.
All the support. Keep moving forward.
I want to thank all those contributors, and I want to thank those people who will continue contributing, because this will continue on Fund Me TNT website, so that you'll be able to continue contributing. I certainly would like to thank Carl Jacob for all the years of music, creating brilliant music, and now creating a space for live music. I want to thank Kenny Phillips for pioneering, certainly in Trinidad and Tobago, the virtual concert and the virtual concert series as it is, right? We have to remember Fund Me TNT. You also have to remember SMS with 92251, 2, 3, and 4, $5, $10, $20, and $50. Let's not be lazy. Let's do the thing I was supposed to do it and thing, right?
Yeah.
So, as it is, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close up the music. One more time, Caribbean Steelpan Connection, playing one of this man's compositions. We want to live now.
Later.
Caribbean Steelpan Connection, live from Cafe Blue. I want to thank everybody who contributed, and as I said, we can continue on FundMe TNT website as well as, FundMe TNT website, so you could continue contributing. I want to thank Carl Jacob, the man himself, the voice of God, Mr. Kenny Phillips, and Israel McLeod from Caribbean Steelpan Connection. Next week, Wednesday, November the 11th, Charlon Bailey, in a tribute to his father, Shadowology, with a live band. Be there with your credit card, be there with your debit card, be there with your B-Mobile. Because it's a performance you don't want to miss. And as usual, thank you.